There we go. Now we're in. Okay. Good morning, Alana. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Hello. Thank you. I'm very excited. Digging the birthday. Love my birthday. Some people are not birthday people. I'm totally a birthday person. I grew into it. Okay. Later on, you can let me know with the light behind me if it gets in the way and it creates too much light and you can't see me anymore. You can let me know. But it's too pretty. Hi, Liz. Thank you, love. So such a great chance to pause, and as I shift into this next year, to think last night about the past year, about where we've landed, about how it is in this body in this day. And reading last night struck absolutely where we are, where I am. In the past, I have often been told that I am too intense, I'm too much, or that I should turn it down a notch. I've even been told that I'm more trouble than I'm worth. And I would respond by smalling myself. Like a slinky, I would retract, shrinking back to half my soul's size. I would tone it down, or at least try to, and I would pretend to be far more of what others wanted, needed, and expected of me. But none of that is possible now. I can't dim or diminish who I am any more than a sea monkey that is met with the water can squeeze back into its original packaging. When we find our journey, our pilgrimage, our spiritual practice that forges a meeting with our soul inside of ourselves, we distinguish the voice of fear from the voice of love. And the veil lifts. There will never be a voice outside of you that is wiser than the soul voice that is inside of you. And what's so important about that is the way in which be smaller, be less, tone it down, say less, do less, you're intimidating me, you're making me uncomfortable. Hearing that over and over, I physically contracted. And then my excitement looks like this, yay, right? And my grief looks like this, ah. And in this sequence, we have the opportunity to stand up and fold over, to stand up and fold over, to fall side to side. I always feel like a cat when we get in here like this. To jump, to move, to be breathless, to take up as much energetic life force as possible. Because when you let that in and you let that through, you give everyone else around you the permission to do it. And the more that you really let it out, there is a moment when it's sort of intense and messy and sweaty and noisy. Use this time here, get that out, because it creates the unbelievable and irresistible calm, light, company, where you can hear yourself with truth and safety and strength. So we are removing the body blocks. We're removing the messages that say be different from how you are built to be. May we be birthed into ourselves, what we're here to be. All right. So you've got your playlist, May 2020. We've got a blanket. We've got a block. Bring your palms together. Heart up, chin in. Ong Namo. I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. I bow to everyone outside of me, finding their way to their true size, to their true voice, and sharing it with me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, all the ways in which I am finding what feels true and real and strong and sound and bright. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to that which is inside of me. Listen or join me, but don't leave here because it's weird to you. Don't lose the mantra. It's our portal. Ride through it. Inhale. Om Gurudev Namo. We are blessings for ourselves and for each other. May it be so. Roll your shoulders, shake it out. Your playlist begins at Ad Gure Name. Ad Gure. Bow to the eternal teaching. Ad Gure Name. Bring your blanket to unfold and find your cat-cow. Knees are on the blanket, hands are flat, round your back, tuck your chin, and let your hips sway side to side as your head falls heavy toward the floor. This is your truth. This is your body. This is your home. Let your navel fall. Let your heart grow long. Lift your chin. And then exhale round. Start to find your breath. Inhale, open, and exhale round. Inhale, open, exhale round. Such a pleasure to move in your company. Thank you for getting into your body. Close your eyes. Come home. Just finding your breath. Let it be slow, let it be steady, let it be quick or soft. Your pick. Come into your breathing. For 3. Good. For 2. We'll keep this momentum, this movement through the spine. Turn your left thumb forward, turn your left fingers left. And cat-cow. Try to pull your hands apart, feel the back body open. Work there, or turn your left fingers back another notch so that your left fingers turn towards your thigh and your right fingers are turned away and the heels of your hands are in a line. And move through from the very pads of your fingers, the center of your palm, up the forearm, left shoulder, left collarbone, down the left side back. Just 3. 2. Good. Left fingers turn forward. Right thumb turns forward. Right fingers turn right. Try to draw your hands apart. Fingers are spread evenly and elegantly on the floor. Eyes are closed. One more turn of your right hand. Fingers turning back towards your thigh. Cat-cow. Heels of your hands in one line. Finding clarity along these lines, fingertips, palm, wrist, opening your elbow, your shoulder, your mouth, your jaw. We go. 3, 2, and hands out, child's pose, making fists open and close, wag the tail, lengthen your spine, open your body. And settle. Coming up to hands and knees, tuck your toes, lift your hips, press back, downward facing. Sway your hips side to side, open the side ribs. And then bring your knees back down to the blanket and put both feet to the left side of your blanket. Your hips face the right side. Bring the left heel to the center line. Your left toes point to the front of your mat. And you begin to deepen the bend in your knee. Your back toes are tucked under. They're stable. Your right knee is padded. And we're deepening the crease. Take your left knee towards your little toe. Take your right hip forward toward the right side of the mat. Beauty. Beauty. And then keeping your left knee bent, stay. Take your right hand overhead and bending your right elbow now. A little forward and back through the whole body. Inhale to reach and exhale to bend. And then keeping your left knee bent, reach, and tiny forward and bend. As though just sending your kneecap to so lightly kiss the front wall in front of you. and opening ever so softly the right hip, right rib, right shoulder, and bring that down. Left knee beside the right foot steps to the back of the mat. So your right foot is perpendicular to your left shin. Your left toes are tucked under, and you're starting to find your way in and out of the crease of your right hip, and your right knee is going right. Add your left hand, elbow, and inhale, reach over. One more time, so that you can stay. Left arm extends and a little forward and a little back. Little forward and a little back, just finding your way in and out of the pelvis, in and out of the rib cage, in and out of the left finger. Good, good, good. And then bring it down. Downward facing dog, lift your hips, press your hips back. Step your right foot outside of your right hand, heel on the mat, toe off. Left hand on the block on your left side. And your right hand makes this great sweet circle. And as you circle, let your hips come forward and back. And use your feet to steer your body. And already, even though we're not in the Kriya, we are removing stagnation from the body. One more time, big circle. And again, a little forward and back. And then stay. Your pubic bone comes forward. Use your right heel to lift the hips forward. Left hand down turns your collarbones. Lengthen from your navel to your heart. And then the right hand comes down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Right hand, right hip, right heel. And then the left foot steps up. Heel on the mat, toes turn off, right hand on the block. I just can't reach mine right now. And a big reverse circle, letting your hips move forward and back. Letting your hips move forward and back. Where do you need to go? And then pausing to come a little forward and back. And then the hips come forward, the chest broadens, the throat opens. Arrive. Arrive. And the left hand comes down. And downward facing dog. Press it back, arms long, legs long, bend in the knees if you need it, rolling the outer arms back, the thumbs down. Good. Fold your blanket front to back to find your cross-legged seat, sitting tall. If you're just joining, we are at the song Morpho on your playlist. Legs crossed, hands high. We're starting a simple circle right here, as though you were holding a block overhead. And you are seated on a clock. And that clock is 12 ahead of you, 6 behind you, 3 to the right, 9 to the left. So move your arms in a clockwise direction around that face. Whew. So you're opening the upper back, the shoulders, and your seat is steady. Your seat is steady. And whenever our hands are overhead, we're calling our energy up. And as we call our energy up, we're elevating our frequency. We're just getting a little bit brighter, a little bit uplifted, a little elevated. And we move. And we move. Close your eyes. Long, steady breathing. Whenever you need to, if you have shoulder issues, you're going to bend your elbows and just have your fingertips a little higher than your head, opening the upper back as you can. And as the month progresses, keep your hands high and you circle. Long, deep breathing. Keep breathing the tension out of your hands, out of your elbows, out of your shoulders. It gets lighter and it gets quicker. Beware of sinking into the seat and instead keep that elevation in mind. Come up and out. Come up and out. Oh. Quicker. Lighter. Recalibrate your stamina, and mostly the stamina of your attention. It may not be that difficult, perhaps physically, but it may be radically difficult to hold your attention this high, to allow your frequency to be this high. Move from your navel, through your heart, into your hands. Nearly there. Seat is steady. Move from the navel. Open the shoulders. Shake it out when you need to. You got 20 seconds. Oh. Three. And two. And one. Bring it up. Inhale 3 more sips. Heart comes up, chin in. Lift the pelvic floor, pausing tall. To release the pelvis, the chin, the breath, and the hands down. Sit so tall. Give them time. Give them time. But stay tall. Don't lose what you've made. Your full size is required. There are innumerable solutions necessary in today. Every aspect that humans have touched seems to be crumbling. You are needed. You are needed. Let it through. Seated. Shake out your legs if you need to. I'll turn so you can see. Hands on a block in front of you. Let me get that. Hands on a block and then hands on shoulders. And then hands overhead. So shoulders, block, and then shoulders and up. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, inhale. So you may work right here. That helps with the crease at your hips. Protects your low back because your hands are supporting you. When you're ready to go on, your hands go high. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale forward. Close your eyes. Steady your breath. Pressing into the outer edges of your feet, the outer edges of your knees. One more. Exhaling navel to spine. And bring it up. And hands down, right to the next. Find a shortened dog. So set your block and your blanket aside a moment. And then hands and feet a little bit closer than usual so that you can begin to rock side to side. Maybe one hand and one heel off at a time. As you lift your hand, bring your fingers together. Come into new territory. Come into new ways of being in your body. Lift one foot, lift the other. Little side to side. Your anchor is your navel. Little side to side. And then a little forward and back. You rock your heels off the floor. You bend your knees, lift your fingers off the floor. Hands flat, heels up. You're beginning to rock a little forward and back. As you're ready, you rock your feet right off the floor. Tiny little hops. Tiny little hops. That to come into our full size is a little bit racy, a little unusual, may feel a little topsy-turvy. Get used to the little change in your body. 3 and 2. Good. One more. Hands walk up your body, sweep wide and tall, inhaling up. And then sweeping wide, knees soft, fold your way down. Unfold wide and tall. Exhale wide and down. Inhaling up open. Exhaling down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Bending your knees will help create a hinge. Bending your knees will keep your low back safe until your hamstrings can handle an up and a down. So just a little at a time. Each day, making a little bit of progress. Go 2 more. Fold and ride. And fold and rise. Only the hands don't fold down. Stay tall. Keep letting it run through you. See if when you come up, there's a little bit of lightheadedness that you cannot clench down or shut that down, or it's a fear response. And the more that we learn to let that energy run through us without holding it in any way, the greater your capacity to just ride whatever experience is in front of you, is within you, is ahead of you. We don't have to lock it down or push it away or like it or unlike it. Tap of your heels. Let that, you are creating a greater current in your body, and then you're allowing that greater current to continue to move through you. So a little tap, and you're going to add a little bit of the knee, and this might be where you work, especially for this week, or we jump cross, finding a little bit of buoyancy. Becoming light on your feet. Your feet are made to be your shock absorbers. Your knees, the bend of your knees, the flex of your feet. See if you could do it so that your neighbors wouldn't know what you were up to. Big deep breathing, steady we go. 3, 2, 1 to tap. Keep it quick, keep it light. You can even do this seated in a chair and just cross your feet and uncross your feet. We go on, you can stay here or with me. Eventually, we'll stitch it together and we won't have any breaks because we'll have such easy stamina. We'll just continue. 3, 2, hands up and tap. My love said this felt like he was washing the windows. Fantastic. We're going to add the hop, or you stay right here. You are taking up space. When I finally let myself just be this strong, this big, this tired, this breathless, that's when it can all start to happen. 5, 4, keep your hands high, tap, go. You ready? You got one more 30-second stint. You can stay right here. Knees quick, feet light, or try it out. A perfect thing for late spring. Springing into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down into a dog and just pedal it out. Just relieve your legs for a moment. Hips high. Slow wag of the tail. Hands down and away. Letting the backs of your legs be long. You can rise onto the balls of your feet. Open your feet and roll it down. And then build a cross-legged seat and get it all the way through the shoulders and the chest. Legs crossed, heart high, hands on your shoulders. Each one is an exhalation. X, 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 X. Close your eyes, settle in, go. Be strong. But this is for all the voices that told you to just tone it down. A little less ability, a little less opinion, a little less passion. Show them what you've got and let it through. Out of your body, out of your breath. Keep going. Three, 2, and bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Inhale. And shake it down. Shake it down. Sit tall, eyes closed. Notice. I am this. Satnam. I am this. This bold, bright, vulnerable soul. I am this. We are this. May it be a month of reclamation, a month of rebirth, a coming home. Roll the shoulders, shake the hands and down into your back. Now, if you choose, as you get to know this, you may drop straight into your stretch pose or come into it slowly. Wag the tail, shake the shoulders, lift your head and shoulders, reach your fingers out. So it's a whisper of ha out the mouth. When you find a rhythm, doesn't need to be fast or hurried. Close your lips, out the nose. Lift your feet, right leg long. So head and shoulders are reaching towards your heel. The right leg is firm and strong, and we are steady on right here. Change legs, go. Knees bend, stay here or work the legs straight. On your cycle, long, smooth breathing. Pregnant women, long, smooth breathing, keeping your knees bent, your hands behind your thighs. Otherwise, we stay. Go. Five, four, three, two, one. Bend your knees to chest. Settle. Rolling up and rolling back. The process of awakening to our Kundalini energy, the energy of our greatest good, our greatest contribution, begins by igniting the navel, the energy, the Shakti that lives in the center of the body, that holds everything else. Crossing your ankles, hands on shins. If you're a half lotus or one comes up. Just for 5. And for 4. For 3. 2. Come up and over. Wide knees, child's pose. Settle back. So one of the aspects of removing body blocks is this deep hinge of your hips and the strength and the mobility of your feet. When they meet the open aspect of your hips, it means that you are more graceful. You can move from one place to another more easily. There's a spring in your step, and the spring in your step is a light in your mind. So rise up. Find a circle in your hips, eyes closed now. Be guided by your own body. Big circle through the hips, and then through the shoulders. And maybe it becomes a figure of 8. In Tantric Yoga, which is the home of Kundalini, we are embodied beings. We are using the intelligence of the body. We are using the ways of the mind to experience our full self. Go where you need to go. Roll through the spine. Roll through the face. Wag the tail. If you need to, take it into dog. Keep your eyes closed and keep exploring, rolling circle after circle. Through the throat, through the ears, through the hands. You are an embodied soul, and your body is full of guidance. Keep listening. Keep listening. Ah. 3, 2, into the middle, and a simple cat-cow right down the center of your spine. Again. Toes together, child's pose, fold. Feel how the stillness changes. and up. Feet forward, lie back. With your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, lift your hips and put your palms face down. Feet up, left knee in, right leg long, and change, and change, and change. So any tension in the hip or the low back, keep your heels a little higher as you extend. As you have the capability, the interest, legs extend out closer to the floor. As you have the ability, draw your bent knee closer to your shoulder, and you're opening the back of your knee, and let it become quick and steady. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Navel to spine, gather it in. Go. Three, two, and one. Knees bend, feet flat, lift your hips, legs long, and arms out wide. Bring your feet a little closer, the legs a little stronger. Feel the power and the heat in your abdomen. Bring your palms almost to touch, arms straight. Inhale, open, axe together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Close your eyes, firm legs. You're drawing that awareness and that light up out of the belly through the chest. Heart-centered practice. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Feel your heart space enlargen, right? Feel it get a little bigger, a little more spacious. The opposite of smalling yourself. The space around you is glowing, the legs are strong. Hands wide and down. Shake out the knees, shake out the feet. Just pause fully on the floor. The body completely at rest. Let it be messy. Soften further. Soften further. Shake out the knees, wag the tail. Where does it land in you? Where does it hold the need to be put together, the need to be ordered in any way at all? Let that out of your body. And when your breathing begins to change, align your limbs in a way that feels quiet and supportive. The whole body flat to the floor. Palms are open. Fingertips are free. Let your attention out into the space beyond you, into the room or the space beyond your room. What can you hear? What can you hear? And then your attention a little closer. Can you hear your breathing? As you can hear my voice, soften your eyes and your jaw. And feel the way your body moves beneath your clothes as you breathe. Totally soft, totally quiet. Feel the weight of the backs of your heels on the floor. The backs of your hips, shoulders, hands, and head. Giving your weight to the floor. Changing your attention from holding to being held. Soften your face. Bring your attention to rest in the soles of your feet. Feeling the soles of your feet warm and at ease, as though standing in a pool of light. Feel the light between your toes and up over the tops of your feet, right to the ankles, and allow your ankles to be bright and at ease. Sliding your attention up your shin bone, the length of your calf, to your knees. Your knees are bright and at ease. Feel the breath in your chest expanding on your breathing in. And feel that same expanse in the backs of your knees. And up the thigh bones, light, the fronts of the thighs, the backs of the thighs, the outer hips, hip joints. Left hip, a point of light. Right hip, a point of light. Feeling the space of your inhalation in your hip joints. Body at ease. Let your abdomen soften, as though opening, encouraging each inner organ. All the mysterious and magical ways that you are being tended from inside. Give it space and give it attention. The abdomen opens. The center of your chest, a point of light. Body at ease. The left chest, a point of light. The right chest, a point of light. And the base of your throat, a point of light, the body effortless. Right shoulder, a point of light, the body at ease. Right elbow, right wrist, right palm, body open, points of light. Tip of your right thumb, point of light. Tip of your right first fingertip. Tip of your right middle fingertip. Tip of your right ring fingertip. Tip of your right pinky fingertip. Points of light. Right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder. Points of light. Body at ease. The base of your throat. Point of light. Left shoulder. Body effortless. Point of light. Left elbow, left wrist, left palm. Points of light. The tip of your left thumb. A point of light. Body at ease. Tip of your left first finger. Tip of your left middle finger. Tip of your left ring finger. Tip of the left pinky finger. Points of light. Left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder. Body effortless. Points of light. Base of the throat. Base of the skull. Back of the head. Crown of the head. Center of the forehead. Points of light. Base of the throat. A point of light. And then, like a constellation, keep those points of light and release everything in between. Points of light. Walk your feet in. With your heels a little wider than your hips, let your knees wash side to side. Allow your hands to widen. This is your home. This body, these bones. Respect this home. Listen wisely. Right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers over your right shin. Let your left leg go long. Open the back of your left knee. Flex both feet. Standing tall on that left leg, press into your heel. Left hand overhead. And change sides. Interlace your fingers over your left shin. Right leg opens long. Press it out. Open the back of your right knee. Flex both feet. Space between your toes. Right hand overhead. The right side body open. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Right hand to your right thigh, press away. Maybe you stay right there. Or draw your left thigh towards you. Interlace your fingers behind your thigh or over your left shin and bring your right shin a little closer. And then press your left thigh away. Straighten your arms and press into your hands. Press your right knee forward. Open the back of your neck, the base of your skull. Flex and point your toes. Flex and point your toes. Press your right knee forward. Your left shin forward, straight arms. Open your elbows and flex and point your toes. Right leg long, left leg long, shake it out, feet and knees to change sides. Right knee bends, left ankle over your right knee, left hand, left thigh. Open. Breathing into your abdomen, your low belly, stay there. Or draw your right thigh in, interlacing your fingers behind the thigh or over your right shin. Bring it in. Press your right shin to straighten your arms. Send your left knee away, straighten, flex and point your toes. So left knee away, right shin into your hands, flex, point your toes, go you. Open it all. Good. Left leg long, tree on the floor. So right foot, your sole of your foot to your left inner thigh, right hand to your right inner knee, thigh, left hand to your left rib cage. Bring your left rib cage left with your hand and your right thigh towards the floor to the right, and stand in your left foot and feel the center line open and open and open and open. And change it up. Left foot stands on your right inner thigh, left hand on your right knee, right ribs roll open, left knee roll left. Open the abdomen, stand in your right heel, firm the body, open it up. We'll rebuild tree to stand. It puts us back together. Tree is extraordinary. Roll yourself forward and back. When you're ready, come to stand. Standing tall. Right knee rises. Interlace your fingers over your right shin. Find your left heel steady into the floor. As you're learning, if you need to do this at a wall, that's awesome. Left hand high. Remove the fear. Remove the tension. Stand more freely. And right foot to the floor. Left knee bends. Interlace your fingers. Draw the left knee high. Right heel down. Right hand high. Take the tension out of your body. Claim all of it. And set it down to change, to build your full tree. So perhaps ball of your right foot down, the heel up to your inner calf or to your inner thigh. Avoid the inner knee. Right hand, right thigh, left hand, left ribs. Open that line and stand in your left heel. Left hand high. Right hand high. Press into the soles of both feet to open your belly. Release the tension from your shoulders and the fear from your face. And down. Ball of the left foot, heel to the ankle, maybe, or calf, or inner thigh. Again, avoid the inner knee. Left hand, left thigh, right hand, right rib. Roll those 2 points back. Weight in your right heel, right hand high. Left hand high. Stand in the soles of your feet. Press your foot to the floor, press your foot to your thigh. Release the fear. All the way out your standing toes. Release your fear. All the way up out of your navel. Release your fear. And 2 feet down. And shake it down. Fingertips, little taps across the chest, little taps around the chest. Making a flat fist down your upper arm, up your forearm. Sides of the body. Left hand fist. All the way down the thighs. The calves. Up the backs of the legs. And up, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, kick it out. All of it, go, go, go. Inhale up. Palms together down the middle. Inhale up. And down the middle. Where is it caught? Where is it sticking? Last one. It is yours. Floor to ceiling. Palms together, thumbs to your heart, standing tall. In your mind or aloud, you repeat. Eyes closed. I expand. In success, abundance, and love every day. As I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to your forehead center. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. I am this. Sat Nam. Namaste. I see you. Thank you so much for your time, for your company, for your practice. You got a great beat. The last song on the track is for the putting away of your yoga mat, screen, time, making your lunch, jam it out, stay loose in your body, stay uninhibited. No vanity, no fear, no tension. Don't play small, don't play big. All of it right here. Right here, exactly what I would want for my birthday. Hop on the newsletter, sign up. It'll go out on Thursday of this week. So on the website, you can sign up right there, marthamcalvin.com/blog. And there'll be more. Sat Nam.